As I finally got around to finishing up this video of the AFC Championship game between the Bengals and Chiefs, the esoteric meaning number 17, as the NFL presented its 17-game season as a symbolic gesture of closure via VIXI, and the number 39 sending a message of "my life is over." Patrick Mahomes on January 30th, 2022, deciphered as 322, basically performed a obvious stage scenario, the Hollywood-style psyop, to show the fans in an esoteric way the demise of the heart of USA Inc., Kansas City Chiefs, in my opinion, representing the heart of America with arrows, with red coloration, as to say an attack on the heart of USA Inc., bringing on its demise, which in my opinion is soon to occur. Of course, the NFL is doing a duality as it sends its message of closure, a diversion through NFL entertainment, while at the same time giving a clear message symbolically in plain sight that the life of the corporation known as USA Inc. is very close at hand. And I spoke of this scenario on October 31st, and I'm going to let this clip play as a reminder. I don't care what the outcome of this particular football team schedule, but as I look at this number 17, the dark esoteric meaning 611, I say 611, 11-6 is the true meaning. It's the true hidden meaning in the number 17, as it's broken down here, translated from the Latin, as you see here. Best way to traumatize a fan base is to love bomb them with championships, and giving them every indication that it's going to be, you know, the dynasty will go on for several years, and then suddenly snatch the rug out from under them to bring them trauma and humiliation and depression. 17, my life is over. Non-for-profit sponsorship. The Heart of America, Kansas City, Missouri, featuring red colorations, red being indexed in the red, arrowheads in the heart of America's popular team. I'm not saying the Chiefs are the most popular team, but they're a very popular team. Arrowheads. So as you heard there, I was posting the 611 scenario, 11-6, my life is over via VIXI. It mainly was pertaining to a possible record of wins and losses, but as it turned out, via VIXI, the 611 was mainly within the game, the actual AFC Championship game, dealing with Patrick Mahomes, number 15, and his receiver being number 11. As I pointed out here, did you see the scenario being played out? Patrick Mahomes' interception to the lineman number 92. Patrick Mahomes being number 15 is deciphered as 6. And he attempts a pass to the number 11 in heavy traffic and winds up deliberately throwing an interception. In my opinion, was deliberate. So I'm going to let those captions come up so you can read those. Anyway, as that's being shown, you will see this replay of Mahomes. Well, the celebration first of all comes up. There's my opinion on the celebration. It's obviously, rehearsed. Those guys knew that was going to happen. So they carry the football, and their ritual in plain sight there. It could be argued that was done for a scenario that happened in Cincinnati, dealing with a a certain death that occurred, but I'm not going to go over that. I'm just going to stick with this scenario here. As you see here, I'm pointing out how the running back didn't even try to block for Mahomes there. He lets those guys come in on his right side, and he throws the ball directly to number 92. Now I'm going to let this clip play to give an example of how you can ensure a catch with someone who is not used to catching a ball. As I got posted there, that lineman, they needed to make sure that lineman caught that ball. So here is how I believe they made that possible coming up.
I'm Colin Loeffler with the Minnesota Vikings. This is the ultimate reception. Now every kid can catch like a pro. Come take a look.
Ultimate Reception is the most innovative youth sports entertainment product in years. Players using an Ultimate Reception football and gloves are so effective they are not allowed in any high school or NCAA football game. This product is strictly for youth and athletes who want to catch like a pro every time. Ultimate Reception features a patent-pending magnetic grip system that literally makes the ball stick to your hand. And with the smallest, strongest magnets in the world on your side, it usually only takes one hand.
So there you have it. As far as it goes, as being an explanation to how can you guarantee a pick. Well, that's how they do it. They have magnetic gloves with a magnetic ball, which would make sense. So Mahomes, after he throws the deliberate pick, the tackle by Mahomes is, like I had posted here, is the key element of this whole scenario as far as 6'11", Patrick Mahomes being number 15. As you see those rushers hesitating, being careful not to tackle Mahomes. There had to be a pick there. So they allowed for the pick to be thrown, and Mahomes, number 15, has this easy tackle, which number 92 basically lays down on top of him. Mahomes, number 15, deciphered as 6, and then 92 deciphered as 11. There is your 6'11". This play being played out in front of the fans basically was so disturbingly, obviously rigged. Okay, I found it disturbing to watch this replay because I didn't see this game live. I actually worked this game as a limo driver, so I'm parked out there in the parking lot for my passengers. But to see this replay, it caught me off guard that they would do something so obvious. But I'm going to go over why I think it was so important to have this traumatized scenario based on the game that happened the week before with the Bills. As I'm going to let this play out, I'm going to let this caption explain the scenario. And the scenario of burning out bright was plainly on display during the divisional playoff game between the Bills and the Chiefs, known as the greatest game ever played. Now here, the date of the anniversary that I mentioned is 8,036 days, deciphered as 6/11, January 23rd, 2000, January 23rd, 2022. As you see, the numbers deciphered 1,148 weeks. As you see the decipher there. Derek Thomas was 33 years old on January 1st. I did a Derek Thomas video, and this footage that I'm showing here is footage of Derek Thomas's last play on defense. Derek Thomas basically comes down and lays down on the 17-yard line symbolically. He's brought down as he shoots through that offensive line. He's brought down by number 65, and he is laying on the 17-yard line. Now, I'll show it again here. Derek Thomas is coming through. There he's laying. He's down on the 17. That meaning symbolic, meaning my life is over, because he's brought down by number 65. This deciphered as 11 on the 17-yard line, and the kicker comes in, number 6. Okay, there's the lineman's name, Barry Sims, for the Raiders. And the number 6, Joe Netney, comes in. There's your 6/11 to kick the 33-yard winning field goal. Derek Thomas's last game. Okay, and then on January 23rd, Derek Thomas had the accident. January 23rd, 2000. The 22-year anniversary featured the game between the Chiefs and the Bills. I think that was a memorial ritual for Derek Thomas, and a burning out bright scenario a week before the demise of the Chiefs on the following week in the AFC Championship game. A ritualistic collapse as shown here for the Chiefs. And as I have posted here, it was required that Mahomes present a total meltdown as the Grim Reaper. He earned the name Grim Reaper in the Bills game. And I'm showing this play with 39 seconds left. The Grim Reaper will work against his own team. During regulation, 39 seconds left, he stages this fumble as he pretends to be confused. As I'm showing my captions here, how I'm explaining this play. You know, the Mahomes that everybody has grown to know would have probably scrambled to the left side, as I show Orlando Brown having his man under control there. Mahomes typically would scramble and make something happen, but of course, being scripted, he has to show the fans that he is willing to basically sell out. And this is the message that the NFL, through the entertainment of this game, is sending to their fans. The fans, you must be willing to lay down and sell out to the script that the reset has in store for us as stock and collateral for the national debt. Number 17, VIXI. Okay, as you saw my captions there, there's esoteric meaning. There's your number 94 as deciphered as number 13, sacking the Grim Reaper, as to bring the whole 13-second scenario into full circle. Okay. Next, now I'm going to show what's coming up next. The overtime collapse of Patrick Mahomes, which was done in a very hasty, obviously hasty way. His first pass from scrimmage during the overtime period, a quick pass that was obviously out of sync. And again, it was to number 11. So you got Patrick Mahomes, number 15, deciphered as 6. Throwing to the number 11. There's your 611, VIXI. And on the very next play, he does it to the right side. Now, I believe this particular play, Patrick Mahomes, I believe he wanted to throw a pick 6, but he threw it too hard. And I have on my captions, these two plays took only 5 seconds. And it's very important that they didn't take a lot of time off the clock. There's your breakdown of the scenario there, the deciphered 6-11. 2 plays in a row, 2 passes attempted to number 11 that were obviously terrible plays, terrible passing, terrible strategy. As you see here, I believe everybody was in on the fix. The Bengals sideline was probably thinking they were going to get the pick 6 right there. But the whole 5-second time elapse was important because on this interception, first of all, I got posted here, the 3rd down conversions in Kansas City in this game happened to be 6-4-11. There's your 6-11 again. In that whole numbering there, the 24 tied at 24 with 14:55. It's actually broken down as 666 as you might want to stop the video to get that scenario deciphered. But with 14:55 left on the clock counts down as the interception occurs. The clock stops on 4:47, and then it goes down 1 more second. So I'm focusing on the clock here as I draw it in a little bit closer. As you notice, you watch the game clock, it will stop after this deliberate non-catch and tip pass to the Bengals D-back. The clock actually stops on 14:47. As I got written here, my caption, it represents a 13-second time elapse. Just symbolic for the 13 seconds that Mahomes used as the Grim Reaper for the demise of the Bills the week before. The 13 seconds again has come back to haunt him, obviously on display because they literally stopped the clock after 13 seconds in the overtime period. Now, there you see the lack of effort. The guy doesn't even try to catch the ball. He doesn't grasp the ball. And I point out in the scenario, the game before, or the week before with the Bengals and the Titans, a similar scenario happened here, where the Titans receiver doesn't try to catch it, and the ball, I believe the ball is being manipulated there as it spins in midair, conveniently goes into the linebacker's hand. Could be a bit of a stretch to say that, but I do believe that ball's being manipulated. As it spins upward, kind of floats, in my opinion, magically floats. So the same scenario, the same rig script, the same rig setup was presented a week later, obviously for the fans to see that the demise was in the working here. So the number 13 again comes into play during the winning, the drive for the winning field goal as the quarterback for the Bengals, Burrow, number 9, he deliberately takes the snap to position for the easy field goal. He makes sure he sits on the 13-yard line. So sitting on the 13-yard line creates a 3rd and 11. Deciphered as 33. 3rd on the 13-yard line. 3rd on the 13-yard line is a 3 times 13 for 39. There's your 39 for my life is over. And again, there's my captions there. The 13 overall comes back to haunt the Grim Reaper from a week before, Patrick Mahomes, as the celebration of the winning field goal. You see the jersey numbers are carefully placed here for, there's Barrow number 39 and Bates number 30, and then Bates the third for number 33. The 2811 deciphered as 39. These captions, these were the initial captions of the celebration as they're signing off from this game. There you got the Grim Reaper and the number 13 together there. And there's your 322, and then your 21 and 22 for another 322. Carefully planned and staged for imagery. Now, in conclusion, I want to kind of go over a little bit of deciphering for Super Bowl 56. You got the two starting quarterbacks happen to be number 9, which I believe that's relevant for the number 9. Signifying closure, as you will see this the definition of the significance of the number 9 associated with endings. Overall, again, the theme of the NFL sending the theme of closure, having two quarterbacks starting with the number 9. Okay, and then Super Bowl 56 5-6 deciphered as 11. You got 9-11 there. Here's the last time the Bengals were in the Super Bowl, January 22nd, 89 to the present Super Bowl date, total to 12,075 days. That is deciphered 1 and 2, 7 and 5 is 3. 1 and 2 is 3, 7 and 5 is 12. There's your 1 and 2 is 3. So you got your 33. You got 33 years, 22 days. There's the symbolism of 322 there. And you got your 396 months, which kind of deciphers as 369. There's a relevance of the 369 in general. Very esoteric meaning of those numbers, and the dates are very important between the two dates between their last championship appearances. Same thing goes basically for the Rams, their last Super Bowl date appearance as up to 1,106 days. As of course is deciphered. Could be deciphered as 611. My life is over. A theme of closure. I believe the Super Bowl 56 was a special Super Bowl. I do believe it represents closure. As for football as we know it, here we got the final play for the Bengals. Number 99 tackling number 9. There's your 9s. Again, symbolic for closure. The Bengals' last play ended with 39 seconds left on regulation time. You see the clock there, regulation. 39 seconds left in regulation time. Tackled by number 99. There's your closure. Number 9 tackle. So again, the theme of closure. I believe moving forward, the NFL will present, if there is a season to be played in 2022, it will be a different brand. Truth seekers will be able to see it. I believe the people who are plugged in this matrix will not see it because they would have become more of a part of a false reality. The false reality is being implemented through the reset. The reset definitely involves a hive mind mentality. And the hive mind mentality is being fed its energy through entertainment. And of course, the entertainment being rigged. I mean, the entertainment itself cannot be spontaneous as to present a trueness, for lack of a better word, for a authenticity. It will be rigged. There's your, I did a little clip on the two cities that were featured have significant numbers. You got 2158, 1875, and 3473. The mileage between the two cities that have hosted Super Bowls for their home teams is deciphered as our numbers that are in question. Very interesting how they were deciphered for 17 and 9 and 3 and 33 for the distances of the two Super Bowl hosts in their own stadiums 2 years in a row. Definitely a clear message from the NFL to show its viewers, its fans, that life moving forward will be determined and rigged. You have Washington Redskins receiving their new name as the Commanders after going 18 months without a name. You know, going as the Washington football team. Now they have a new name. It's the Commanders. The name being announced on the 33rd day of the year, February 2nd. The Commanders. You got after 18 months. There's your 1-8. There's your 9. Announced on the 33rd day. Very relevant. Very relevant. So I'm going to close out this video, and that it has been of some help. Unplug from this matrix, and may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with us all.
I am just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and God as well. I will find a center in you. I will shoot when I'm in lane. I will work to elevate you. Trust that I'll bring it down.